Hello, Ibrahim here again. I know this might be a bit sudden that another thoughts on video comes. Not really so much thoughts on the game itself, but more about a certain chapter. I won't go so much into spoilers. I just want to touch a certain subject that was interesting and talk about my thoughts about that chapter in whole. And the game is Master Detective Archives Raincoat. I might say it wrong. So far, it's a solid game. You can see it tries to make many homages or similarities to Danganronpa, which since it's the same studio, which you can see in the gameplay. But I would say the Master Detectives or Raincoat, I don't know what to call it, but Master Detectives Archives Raincoat has a bit more clunky gameplay, in which it's not really, it's a bit clunky, I would say, but also there's one certain bit that's very fan servicey, and it's relating to the character Shinigami. But the bigger problem with the game is the dub. Not the dub's voice acting itself, it's the lip syncing. The lip syncing in this game is very bad. I mean, it's some of the worst lip syncing I've ever seen, in which you can really see that the audio does not sync with the lip. And it's not about for instance, I know you can change animation songs. It's just they put the audio in this wrong part. If those of you who have editing experience might know what I'm talking about. But other than that, yeah, it's a solid detective game. The mysteries, yeah, they've been solid, but particularly this case, chapter 2, the case in this chapter, I thought was, it was really good, I would say. But I think the main thing that makes the case of chapter 2 kind of excellent, okay, not excellent, but great, is that first, I don't think it's so much spoiler. But first, they focus on how to solve the case. How was the case done? But how is important, but that's not the main thing to go from. You have to also consider why. And then when the character goes to why, then it's easier to connect the house. So I really like that aspect, since that's not something that has been seen in many detectives games. Since in detectives game you go on mostly how direct, and then later, yeah, Professor Layton has why earlier also, but then you have why later. But it's a why that it gives the context, and when you know why in this case, I know it can be hard to melt down, but you get the context, and that's what was grateful for. Yeah, but so far, really enjoyed this game so far. So like I said, it has really bad audio dub, and it can be a bit fan servicey, which I'm not so much fond of. And there are some confusions spread here and there, but so far I enjoy I really enjoyed this case and the game so far. So if you want to check it out, you can check it out. But Yeah, if you want to check it out, check it out. But I would say there are better detective games like Professor Layton, but this is not horrible or something like or bad. It's pretty good, but they're the better detective game. And that's my thoughts. Thanks for watching, and remember to be grateful for what you have.